going to simulate a couple of faults. One common fault is engine crank but no start. When engine crank and no start, what is the code in the display? Overcrank. And you know, you need verify fuel, you need verify spark, yeah? Okay. Other very common problem is my generator is running, is producing power, but suddenly stop. And the code is under voltage. What is the question that you need? The question is, okay, what about the load applied in the moment that the generator stops? Is all the breakers? No, Mr. Lopez, it's only with a couple of lights and one fan. But of course, Mr. Lopez, when I have all the breakers on, the engine stops, no, at 45 minutes later, at 10 minutes later. I have a problem on the winding. I am going to check with the megometer. What is supposed the readings that I will have in the phases of that generator when I check with the mega? Probably both of them are 700, 800 mega ohms. They produce power, but after some period of time with full load, open. Let me check. Yes, 500 in this, 800 in this. This is the reason. No, but yes, my friend, your generator is running, is producing power, but it's pretty close to be broken. I have a lot of experience with those generators, but the best generators that I saw are generators in engine rooms like a hospital. Those no, you hear those generators, wow, the sound is perfect, filters replace it before of the recommendation. The recommendation is they replace before the oil, they have a spare fuel filter, a spare alternator, a spare start motor. They have a great box with a lot of elements. It's maintenance. It's maintenance. My friend, believe me, in the future, if you want to be engineers in mega yachts, in cruise boats, you need to be pretty organized. You need to create a good system in Excel with the record of the service in engines, generators, water makers, pumps. Once per year, take a sample of oil and take a sample of coolant in each engine and each generator, and send the coolant sample and the coolant and the oil sample to the laboratory, $45. You receive the report, and with that report, I am going to explain in the next class how to analyze what happened internally in your engine. This is great for you engineers because you can write a letter, an email to the captain, to the customer, and say, hey, my friend, according with the oil sample turbo generator, for example, I found a high level of nickel. I recommend remove heat exchangers. I recommend this and this and this. If later that generator failed for some reason, hey, what happened? Hey, my friend, I sent to you 6 months ago this email 2 times and you never respond. This is the problem. This is the concept. Basically, in the oil sample, they analyze dispersed metals in the sample. According with the amount of those dispersed metals, they predict where will be the problem. And I am going to explain with a table that I create how to predict in an easy way where is the problem. No? Where is it's exactly the same when you visit the doctor. What is the first step when you visit the doctor? And you come back tomorrow with the result. And the doctor, oh yeah, yeah. You have high level, and low level, yeah. According with the doctor don't need touch you. Only with this he knows what happened. Exactly the same with the engine. Exactly the same. Okay, that fault is very common. The engine is running and stops suddenly and display a code: low frequency, high frequency, low voltage, high voltage. Normally it's one of those: low voltage, high voltage, low frequency, high frequency. That's in some generators, when they try to start, they crank but not start, they show a code low excitation. The excitation in the exciter is low and not produce enough magnets to create power. No? This is some generators, they have that code. Remember that if the generator is armature type, you need to produce self-excitation. Right. You remember? It's probably because the generator was off for a long period of time, no? Or if the generator is generator type, the brushes are wear and or the slip rings are dirty. Normally, all the time, I use those batteries.
Yeah.
I connect positive and negative directly into that diagonal, in the DC diagonal. Yeah, you remember yesterday I did a video, I sent a video, I put the picture, that picture, with the connection between this battery and that diagonal. Pay attention, doesn't matter if the generator is 24 volts or 12 volts, you need a small excitation. With 12 volts is enough. This is self-excitation. Normally, in the service manual of the majority of the generators, is the procedure to do the self-excitation. But it's exactly like I explained. Those are the most common codes, or those are the codes, no? I don't know any other additional. It's not complicated, no? The electrical codes are high frequency, low frequency, high voltage, low voltage. That's it. And you know the process to calibrate, to solve it. And the other ones are mechanical problems, no? Mechanical problems. This is typically how to test, how to check a generator. Don't forget that the secret is install the generator proper. The secret is the anti-siphon devices, one anti-siphon devices in the exhaust, other anti-siphon devices here in between this point and this point. You go over there and return here.